Hey guys, before we start this video, I thought I'd tell you a little story. Now, before I used to make YouTube videos, I used to write for an outdoor magazine. Anyway, one day I decided to start making videos to complement the columns that I'd write. Now, to promote these videos, I published some photographs. I did a series called Meet Your Heroes, and I put a lot of selfies of me and outdoor celebrities. Now, one day I posted a picture of me and Johnny Kingdom, the wild man of Exmoor. And his daughter-in-law actually reached out to me and looked through my videos, looked through my photographs. I was really impressed that I was promoting outdoor activities to young people and said Johnny would be proud. Now, I told him I was going to make a video about how to use binoculars and how to see wildlife now, not just to watch, but actually observe and see what they're doing. And she was so happy that we'll continue in his efforts. She actually said if I put the video out in time, I'd have done it in time for his 80th birthday. Now that was in 2019. It was watching videos of Johnny Kingdom that showed me how to use binoculars well. So I thought I'd do this video in memory and in honour of the efforts he did. Now if I time my video right, this will come out at the end of February, around the 23rd, which would have been his 85th birthday. So Johnny, wherever you are, mate, happy birthday, and thanks for everyone, to you, your friends, your family and your fans. We miss you, we love you, dude. Yeah, on with the show. So we're coming up to a little bird watching station in a minute, so let's sit down and I'll give you a few tips about it. So here it is, let's go. Hey guys, I'm Simon, welcome to Red Western Adventures, and in this video I want to show you how to use these. It's a pair of binoculars. Stick with me and I'll show you how. Okay, so before we look through them, there's a bit of jargon, a bit of terminology I want you to be familiar with. That way we're all on the same page when we're talking about it. Okay, so we have the big lenses at the front. These are called an objective lens. The little lenses where you look through, they're called the ocular lens. You've got a little ring on the right hand side, that's called a diopter. You've got your focus ring in the middle, and that's about it. All binoculars give you two sets of numbers, okay? So these are an 8x40. Now the first number, the 8, that explains the times magnification. So these are an 8 times zoom. And the 40, that measures in millimeters the size of the objective lens. The bigger the lens, the bigger the front, the more light gets in, the clearer the image. It might be your instinct to go for the biggest numbers, a 12 times zoom and a 50mm lens. But there's a sweet spot. Bird watching, twitchers, they like the 40x8s. There's plenty of light and it's just enough zoom to get in close. If you get too zoomy, it's really hard to track and find your subject and things you're looking for. There's one other thing that a lot of binocular users might not even consider. That's people who wear glasses. Now, these rubber rings here, these are called eye cups, and they actually fold down. If you wear glasses, you can fold them back, then your eyes get closer to the ocular lens. Okay, now you sacrifice a little bit of control and a little bit of darkness. So I have another technique that I use. How to set the binoculars up? We're going to find a solid object, something man-made, a fence post or a sign in about the middle distance, and we're going to look through it with the left lens only. Okay. Now what we want to do is hold it up to your eyes, find that object, and we're going to rotate the focus ring until our left lens is in focus. Once we've done that, we're going to move the body of the binoculars in and out, so both our lenses we can see through together. We are then going to look through with our right eye and rotate the diopter ring until both lenses are in focus. Now, we've got our binoculars set up, and that's it. They're going to stay the same. The diopter ring's relationship to the main focus is going to stay the same. You should never have to touch that once you've done that. And then it's just a case of finding a subject and moving the focus ring every time you want to see that new object. So for me, what I do is I like to remove my glasses, put my eyes up and set that focus And my binoculars can actually compensate for my poor eyesight in the same way my glasses do. Now, not everybody's going to be able to do that, and you may prefer just to peel back your eye cups and just hold it against it like that. It's your choice, your preference. So once you've set up your binoculars, your next thing is to be able to spot something. Now I'm here at this little feeding station, and just as I look out over here, there's a squirrel just come down. So I'm going to put my neck strap on. I'm going to use my glasses on, eye cup back technique. I'm going to look out, I can see the squirrel, lock eyes on it. I'm going to bring my binoculars into my field of vision. Okay. Now once it's there, I just move my focus ring, and there it is. Okay. Now, when you're using your binoculars, it's really important to try and keep your elbows in, and you can brace them against your body. So that way, you can relax your fingertips, and you can spend a little bit more time just enjoying the view. I'll show you now my preferred technique, and that's the eye cups up, glasses off method. So, I'm going to look out. A little bird's just landed. I'm going to lock eyes, I can see it. I'm going to lift my binoculars and my glasses come up, and there they are. And once we've done, glasses come down. Okay, and for me, I get a much clearer image that way. I get a much brighter image and a much bigger image. This technique works on all binoculars, and I do mean all binoculars. So these are my main ones, these are my big ones, but I do carry some cheaper, some smaller ones, and these are an 8x21, so 8 times zoom again, but only a 21mm lens. They should still be set up from last time, so only I use them. Put the neck strap on. I'm going to sit down, I'm just going to be quiet. I'm going to wait. There's something just over there. So they come up, glasses come up, push on, focus in. Obviously, the biggest downside to the smaller objective lens is the image is just dull, it's just not as bright, there's not much light getting in, but the technique is sound. I'll even show you, I use these as teaching aids. When I take children, forest school, scout groups out, I bring these, and these are little pop-up binoculars. These are a 3 times zoom. The squirrel's back. Keep looking and bring the binoculars in, and there it is. Just a little bit of extra detail just to enjoy the whole process. Okay. I think that's it, guys. If you enjoyed the video, why don't you watch another one? I'm sure there's one just here. If you haven't, now would be a great time to subscribe. If you like the video, give me a thumb up. If you weren't a fan, give me a thumbs down if you want. But get out there, have fun, see what you can see. Goodbye.